Remember the TV series? Patrick Cargill stars in Father Dear Father the film in just under 10 minutes on BBC One, after we join the Castaways for the first of today's live visits as they prepare to pack up and leave the island.
Hello, good morning and welcome live to a windswept and icy Scottish island, Tarnsay, which of course has been home to Castaway 2000 for the past year. Today I'm going to be with the Castaways and tomorrow as they pack up and head for home. Yes, Castaway 2000 has come to an end. So what has life really been like on the island and how's everyone feeling now? This is my first visit, so later on I'm going to be nosing around in the kitchen, I'm going to be poking around in Ben's pod and I'm going to be checking up on the New Year's preparations. But before all of that, let's take a closer look at this building, the schoolhouse. You remember that it got off to a bit of a rocky start, or should I say leaky?
It's been very difficult for us coping with the schoolhouse situation not being ready.
What, 1st of March, 2nd of March? Half term has started on the mainland and the children haven't been in this building once.
Well, I think you have to assess the relative priorities across the site.
We can't do anything creative. We can do the 3 R's moderately well in the Mackay House. We can't teach our children adequately.
I can't really see why we can't just put all the kids' stuff in there and just leave the offending area out of the equation for now and get on with the rest of the school.
But by March, the leak had been repaired and the schoolhouse was opened for lessons.
School's pretty different here. I've actually got one teacher all to myself, so it's really strange and different, but I'm getting the hang of it.
The schoolhouse is blossoming. It's intensely exciting. It's producing maths, and it's producing reading, and it's producing little characters. And I don't believe there are many schools around that can give their kids that sort of experience.
Roger and Rosemary, first of all, congratulations, another one on the way. Secondly, education on the island, has it been everything you'd expected?
I think it has. I think it's been everything we expected and more. It's been a fascinating, very, very exciting experience.
Roger, did you have concerns before you came out to the island about home education?
Well, we were interested in experimenting with it. We had no preconceptions about it. We wanted to find out whether we were capable of doing it, and with the help of many interested other members of the community, we've done an amazing job, I think.
What's been the most surprising thing for you, Rosemary, about the development of the children?
I think what's really surprised me is the fact that they need so little. They need so few toys. They need very little structure. Basically, if you let them get on with it, they'll teach themselves. All they need is enough adults around them who've got the time and patience to answer their questions, to guide their activities. But that's it, really.
So you can get rid of all the toys at home, that means.
Absolutely, yeah.
They'll be straight back to the television.
Zooming on in. What about your views on home education? This was an experiment for you, I know, to see how it worked. Obviously, you feel that it's been a positive thing. What about when you get back to the mainland?
Well, it'll be very different back there because, of course, we won't have these other adults with such a broad range of experience so immediately on tap. So we'll have to sort of put feelers out and find out where everybody is. But, I mean, the principle's set now. We can certainly go for it.
Roger, Rosemary, thank you. But, of course, education doesn't just happen here at the schoolhouse. It also actually happens just, well, being here.
And are you supposed to be in school?
What's in school?
What subject is this, then, Oliver?
What?
What subject is this?
Environmental studies.
Exactly. I think it's teaching them how to dig, firstly. Perseverance, you know.
This is very sloppy. Ollie! It's the water tower den. It's a steady den. This is the boys' den.
They all got together and said, right, because of all this competition that's been going on, we'll knock down the boys' den and the girls' den and make a joint den. which was a wonderful event, really, and it was so exciting to hear it happen.
Dangerous, dangerous, danger, danger. Is it boy or girl?
It's a wee girl, Jodine.
Can we take it home, Mum? Can we take it home?
No, I want to take it home.
And another H and an N. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean?
What's it
Yeah.
spelled?
That's right, Gordon.
Gordon's fishing, Gordon's fishing, caught no fish, caught no fish. Try again tomorrow, try again tomorrow. Splish, splash, splosh, splish, splash, splosh.
They've learnt more this morning than in a week at school. I can't measure it, I can't tell you exactly what they're learning, but I just know they're having such a good time.
Tash, have we got a name for this snowman yet?
Carrot head.
Julia and Monica, mums on the island as well. Do you think the children have benefited more than anyone else here?
I think they have, really, because they haven't to get involved in all the sort of politics that's gone on between the adults.
All the bickering and the little bits of arguing.
Yeah.
How have they coped with it? Do you think they were affected by it?
I think they have been in a kind of peripheral way because they've done all their own little meetings and they've built their dens and argued boys against girls and that kind of thing, and they say we're just going to have a meeting about the dens, but basically they've had a most fantastic year.
So they've started emulating the adults a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But have they handled the arguments better?
Oh God, yeah.
Heaps more, loads to learn from them. What about the conditions here? What about critics who would say that perhaps it's irresponsible to bring children here for a year, or the cold, the whole scenario? What would you say?
Absolutely not. It's been absolutely fantastic for them. They've acclimatised really well. Children are really resilient, and this is the best decision I've ever made for Natasha.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like going home, taking them back to the mainland?
Well, that's going to be interesting because their lives are going to be a lot more restricted there. I mean, they won't be able to roam free. You know, you have to worry about all sorts of things.
Yeah, they'll be locked in garden gates again.
Yeah.
And that's a bit sad, really. That will be the hard bit. The hardest bit is taking them home.
What about interacting with other children? Think that'll be easy with them again? Strange children now.
Oh, well, they're so confident now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They've gained a lot in
That
confidence.
won't be a problem for them, I don't think. They're just so confident.
All right, now Roger, back to you. I believe it's a special day for you actually today.
It's my second birthday on Terrace.
Your second birthday. Well, happy birthday, Roger. Little surprise for you.
Look at that.
Look at that, your favourite spot on the island.
This is Black Pipe Beach. Here's
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Roger. Happy birthday to you.
I take no responsibility for the training of that one.
Very good job. Well, that's it. Another birthday on the island for Rosemary, for Roger rather. We'll be back later on today when I'm going to be checking out the heat in the Tarnsay kitchen.
Light up your New Year's Eve with BBC One. I have a surprise for you. With David Copperfield at 6:45.
Prepare to join me.
The BBC star-studded two-part production, followed by EastEnders at 8.
This is your night.
David Copperfield concludes at 8:30. At 10:35, join the Castaways live on their final night on Tarnsay.
I never expected to leave as part of a couple.
Then at 10:45, Angus Deaton says goodbye 2000.
A look back at the news, events and incidents that shaped the last 12 months.
And from 11:45, join Dale Winton and a host of celebrities for the National Lottery New Year Stars with the Big Draw 2001. Kickstart the new year with BBC One.